Vice President Sara Duterte was very much in the spotlight at two concurrent lower house sessions today. First, on the third day of the plenary debates for the 2025 budget, and then in the other hall at a hearing being conducted by the Good Government and Public Accountability Panel.
The big bombshell at the hearing came from former DepEd USEC Gloria Jumamil Mercado, who claimed that Duterte gave her envelopes of money while she was procurement head, the insinuation being they might have been bribes.
Now, more alarming was Committee Chair Joel Chua saying for the first time that the amounts Duterte allegedly misused have crossed the threshold for plunder. Marian Enriquez has the big story tonight.
Once again, Vice President Sara Duterte did not show up to the second hearing of the House Committee on Good Government and Public Accountability regarding the expenditures of the Office of the Vice President and the Department of Education. The OVP also did not send any authorized representative. Instead, Duterte sent a letter to Committee Chairman Joel Chua. The Vice President made 4 key points. One of her points, she claimed that the investigation was based on unfounded allegations stemming from the privileged speech of Manila Representative Rolando Valeriano. Valeriano doubted the reported beneficiaries of the OVP's programs, something Duterte said could be verified through their submitted 2025 budget proposal and COA reports. She emphasized that the hearing was unnecessary. In Congressman Chua's opening statement, he outlined the large amounts in question by COA regarding the OVP's use of its confidential funds. The 73 million pesos spent in 2022, there was issued a notice of disallowance this year, and the 164 million pesos from 2023 also flagged by COA. Chua stressed that the funds in question were significant and may have been improperly used, potentially constituting plunder.
I must stress at this point that the sheer vastness of these potentially misused funds sets this matter apart from other instances of irregularity and disallowance. These amounts easily surpass the threshold for the crime of plunder under our laws.
Later on, former DepEd Undersecretary Gloria Mercado gave a damning testimony. She claimed the Vice President's staff gave her wads of cash every month, the implication being they could be bribes since she was at that time the head of the procurement department of the DepEd. As head of procurement, she also had to sign checks related to confidential funds. In any case, Mercado said she received 9 envelopes in total from February until September 2023, which amounted to 450,000 pesos. All of these were handed to her by ASEC Sunshine Fajarda, who claimed that the funds came directly from Vice President Sara Duterte. Batangas Representative Jervil Luistro asked why she only started receiving such checks after she became head of procurement.
Why were you so uncomfortable with the envelope when you believe that that is just an allowance?
I'm 40 years in government to protect that name. Self-made po kami. I come from Samar.
The reason why you are considering all these concerns is because you believe that the envelope is a bribe. Do you agree? Yes or no, ma'am?
It's kind of harsh word to use, bribe, because if
or should I say it is a means to influence your decision being the hope?
It could be.
Mercado added that she was forced to resign from her position in October 2023 after she objected to what seemed like cheating in the bidding process for the DepEd computerization program. She said she insisted that procurement rules should be followed when former OVP spokesperson and DepEd ASEC Ron Monsayak suggested that the bidders should just discuss among themselves to avoid wasting the 2023 funds. However, Monsayak immediately responded to this.
Parang sinabi ko, mag-decide na kayo kung i-re-rebid nyo yan. Kasi kung i-re-rebid nyo yan, aabot pa yan, hindi masasayang yung 2022 funds. So I remember that, Your Honor. Ang tanong ko lang ho, ba't naman ho ako mag-uutos ng illegal sa isang USEC na head of procuring entity na may mga kasamang tao na hindi ko man lang kilala?
The Vice President, in a separate press briefing outside the House of Representatives, flat out denied Mercado's allegations that she gave her money.
Hindi na kami nagulat. Hindi lang siguro niya matanggap na kasalanan niya kung bakit siya pinalayas sa Department of Education.
Duterte said that Mercado was removed from her position because she had lost trust in her.
Dapat siguro kung mag-akusa siya ng ganyan, dapat may papel siya. Tulad ng ako, pag inaakusahan ako, pag sumasagot ako, binibigay ko yung papel. Gloria Mercado, she was let go because of loss of trust and confidence sa Office of the Secretary. Una niyang ginawa, nag-solicit siya ng 16 million pesos sa isang kumpanya on paper using my name without any authorization from the Department of Education. Pangalawa, noong nag-school visit ako sa Cebu, merong lumapit sa akin na teacher. Sabi niya sa akin, Inday Sara, masakit sa loob namin. Pinakwento ko siya. And then it turned out, ang HR mismo ng Department of Education, our Undersecretary, took a teacher item from Region 7, nilagay niya sa central office for a non-teaching task. Ginawa niyang executive assistant niya.
Still in Congress, Mercado did not let this pass. She presented the envelopes she claimed came directly from the Vice President.
So it's 9 envelopes.
Kuha po yung envelope.
So it says hope and the amount is there. Kasi ang sakit naman nun, ordinaryo lang akong trabahante tapos inano ka ng Vice President, di ba? It's very painful.
Mercado also denied leading any solicitation, stating that only equipment was turned over to DepEd, not cash. The Good Government Committee's hearing on the budget utilization of DepEd and OVP is expected to continue even as Congress goes on break at the end of the month. For News 5, Marian Enriquez, we are One News.